There is no one more deserving of a tribute today than Linda Linn. What a truly amazing and kind woman. Linda has given nearly 50 years to the Rehab Center and Catalyst Life Services. She's been a loyal leader, a steady friend, and a smile in the hallways during periods of growth and uncertainty in the agency. Throughout many years, Linda has been a confidant to me. During times of uncertainty or self-doubt, she has been a listening ear, reminding me to keep being me. Linda has been this person to many, truly understanding and empathetic and committed to making Catalyst the best it can be.
Behind the scenes of all successful organizations are the unsung heroes, the faithful staff, the underpinnings of a company, those whose dedication to job excellence makes the difference. Today, we follow the life and work history of a recent retiree, Linda Linn. We highlight her contributions to this agency over her 49 years as a dedicated employee. As a second-generation American, Linda enjoys a rich heritage as a child of immigrants. Ben Streichler, her father, was born in Poland in 1904. At 17, 1921, sponsored by his aunt and on his own, he emigrated to America, New York specifically. Linda's mother, Eva, was born in Riga, Lithuania in 1910. Eva was only 10 when she and her parents and two sisters made the journey to America. They settled in Brooklyn. It was in Brooklyn, New York, where Ben and Eva met, married, and started a family. Ben worked as a tailor in the garment industry in Manhattan. Eva was employed as a secretary. On January 3, 1942, Linda, the Streichler's second child, was born, providing brother Ernie, 11 years older, with a baby sister. Linda attended elementary school in the Brooklyn public school system. As a child, she took piano and dancing lessons and loved to read. At Berryman Junior High, she was enrolled in the Gifted and Talented program. After graduating from Thomas Jefferson High in 1958, she attended Brooklyn College. Her career began as a secretary for an advertising agency in Manhattan, the job she enjoyed. In her quiet way, she preferred working behind the scenes of this active business. Linda met future husband Marty Elias, a school teacher, and they married. Marty had family in Ohio, and when a teaching position became available here, Linda and Marty relocated to Mansfield. Marty's sister Gladys was married to Cy Schlossman, the executive director of the Rehab Center in Mansfield. Linda and Marty welcomed baby daughter Carrie, in 1966. When Carrie began school, Linda accepted a job with Progress Industries on July 1, 1972. So began a career spanning many decades. Linda recalls working with Progress Industries, part of an agency that provided employment for people whose disabilities were a barrier to their employment. For over 2 years at the Distal Avenue location, she worked as secretary and handled the client's payroll. The completion of a new rehab center complex in 1974 on Sterkel Boulevard saw all departments working together under one roof. As the agency expanded, so did Linda's scope of work. A deeper knowledge of accounting was important to fulfill her new job requirements. Linda met the challenge and increased her knowledge with the assistance of board members, the agency's finance director, and by enrolling in formal training seminars. By 1989, Linda, now an employee for 17 years, had been promoted to office manager for the entire agency. With a staff of 8, she managed the day-to-day operations of the finance office. Tasks which included payroll, purchasing, annual budgets, managing grant revenue, and the preparation of financials for monthly board meetings. Additionally, Linda was always willing to help with our annual fundraisers, the Chili Cook-Off, the Catalyst Rehab Telethon, and the North-South Game. Linda remarried in 1986. With her new husband David, her life changed and her family grew. With husband David's interest in NASCAR racing, Linda's eyes were opened to the excitement and experience of competitive racing. They enjoyed traveling together to many stock car competitions. A trip to her birthplace, Brooklyn, and a grand tour of the Big Apple was the highlight and lasting memory for this couple. Together with her brother Ernie and his wife, they spent many vacations in warmer climes, enjoying their timeshare. When not at work, Linda volunteers. She became a board member of the Emmanuel Jacob Synagogue. Her involvement included board secretary, a Sunday school teacher, and participation in special congregation events. Additional volunteer activities included serving on the board of the Domestic Violence Shelter for 15 years, which includes her work as their treasurer. Since that first part-time job in 1972, Linda has worked for 10 bosses at least, all with new ideas and divergent management styles. She has lived through too many boards and board members to count and hundreds of staff and coworkers. She has adapted to the many changes of financial and operational regulations, eventually abandoning the old methods of accounting using pens, pencils, lined accounting sheets, and adding machines, and learned how to operate a computer. And she has made many lasting friends. Her advancement to Vice President of Finance and her knowledge of the agency, accumulated over 40 years, was invaluable leading up to the 2009-2010 merger of the Rehab Center and the Center. With the merger finalized, she was now an employee of Catalyst Life Services. Linda traded her office on the lower level of the Rehab Center, the same one for over 40 years, for a new office at Catalyst Life Services, sharing her knowledge and experience in the agency's compliance department. Linda learned from her immigrant heritage the importance of being adaptable, ever learning new skills, and facing change enthusiastically, a formula that served her well in her career. Linda, with her quiet, reserved, steady manner and willingness to move forward, was the constant in her career within a changing workplace and uncertain environment. A valuable employee, especially one who is fluent in the financial operations, is the building block on which a company can grow. Every company needs a Linda. When asked why she continued to work here, she answered, "I loved being part of an organization that helps people, especially our clients. I wanted to help others in any way I could." In her well-earned retirement, she plans to spend time with her children, grandchildren, and with daughter Carrie in California, and use her timeshare to travel, read, and enjoy life. Today, we draw your attention to a valued employee whose years of dedication and job excellence has furthered the goals of our organization and has made a difference throughout her work. Today, we pay tribute to you, Linda Linn, and thank you for your 49 years of service. Well done.
Linda is the true definition of a servant leader, committed to our clients, partners, fellow employees, and the community at large. Today, we give thanks to you, Linda, on behalf of myself and Catalyst Life Services for nearly 50 years of service and dedication.